So we are aware of it. We are aware of it. The data science mainly we are implementing using two flavors. The data science mainly we are implementing using two flavors. So it is a process and we are implementing using one flavor called as R, second flavor called as Python. Now my question is why we cannot implement data science process using C, C++, Java, etc. Okay, so answer is we can implement using C, C++, Java also, but we are not going to implement in that languages. The reason behind, if I go here, I need to write down everything 0 to 100, 0 to 100 code, I need to write it. Whereas if I go for R or Python, there are predefined packages available. As we have predefined packages, so I need not write 0 to 100. I can write only some cases maybe 30 percentage of the code, some cases maybe 20 percentage of the code that will do my job. Okay, that's what this R and Python implementations only famous. So in that one of the first flavor, we are trying to understand data science with Python. So let us see the introduction. Guido van Rossum is a Dutch programmer who is best known as the author of the Python programming language. Python programming language. So next, Python is a programming language that lets you work quickly and integrate systems more effectively. Use Python general purpose build anything. Build anything. This word is very important and interesting word. I can use Python not only for data science process implementation. I can also use for web development. So there are separate packages like Django and we have Flask. These are separate packages we have to implement web development.
Excuse me, Ram.
Yeah,
Have you started right now or what? Because I just joined, so I did not get.
just now I started.
Okay, just now I started from data science with Python only, right?
Right.
Okay, okay. All right. Thank you.
Last class I given the demo, right? You got chance to attend on the Saturday, sorry.
Yeah, on Saturday. Yeah, what is exactly
Yeah, after
data
Saturday
science? And
demo, this is the next class.
okay, okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
Now we have here next is scientific and numeric. As you know, as a data scientist, most of the times we are going to play around the metrics. I mean to say numbers. We are going to play around the numbers. And scientific and numeric purpose is nothing but I can say this is the piece where we are going to concentrate more because you are going to lead the role of data scientist role. Because you want to go for the data scientist role, you need this package is required. Of course, because of the space constraint, he didn't provided all the things whatever available, but there are a number of packages available in the same area. At least whatever he provided, if you go and try to Google it, first one we have here Skippy. Okay, and Skippy is a data science implementation package. Internally, it contains these all things. So you can observe here Skippy is a Python based ecosystem open source software for mathematics, science and engineering. In particularly, these are some of the core packages available inside these NumPy, Skippy libraries, Matplotlib, Pandas, SymPy, IPython. At this point of time, you cannot understand what these packages meaning, but these all packages are basics in the data science implementation. These all packages are basic in the data science implementation. For example, if you take here one other thing, Matplotlib. Being a data scientist, you need to understand how my data is available. What is my data? Some graphical format, I have to see my data. That is called as EDA, Explore Data Analysis, or Explain Data Analysis, EDA. If I want to do the EDA, I should be in a position to see the data in graphical format. If you want to see the data in graphical format, you need to go for Matplotlib, you need to go for it. That Matplotlib is part of the Skippy. And I want to play around the numbers, then I required here NumPy is required. NumPy is required. If I want NumPy, then it is part of Skippy again. And if I want to query like SQL, if I want to query like SQL, how we are querying, then we need to go for pandas, we need to go. The pandas we need to go. This pandas also part of Skippy. So what I'm trying to say is these all packages we are going to learn down the line, we are going to learn it. If you know the packages all, then you are called as data scientist. Data scientist. Now, by seeing this slide, whatever available, you should get some clarity. Suppose now your goal is you want to show your role as web developer. You want to show your role as web developer, website developer. Then what you have to do? You need to learn Python plus packages required for website development. Like we have here Flask is the one other thing, Django is the one other thing. Like this, a number of packages we need to learn it. Suppose you want to see yourself as a data scientist. You want to see yourself as a data scientist. Then what you have to do? What is common? Learn Python plus packages required for data science process. We know 5 steps process. We have process, implementation purpose, whatever we needed, those all things required it. Are you getting my point? So that's what we are saying as Python is a general language. Python is a general language. Using this Python general language, I can go for web development, I can go for GUI development, I can go for scientific development. Even you have good thoughts are available, you want to go for some software development, you can go for it. You can go for it. Or you can go for, let's say, system administrator. You can go for system administrator. Okay, now these all things we are doing without paying any rupee to any software provider. Python is free of cost, it is open source, it is registered under BSD license. So you not pay any money for any purpose you are using this one. You may be using for software development or you may be using for your own project development. It may be product you are developing or your project you are implementing. Doesn't matter. Everything is free of cost. Right. And Python mainly has two flavors. One is called as Python 2.x, second is called as Python 3.x. I don't see there are major differences between 2.x and 3.x. People who had chance to work on 2.x, that day one onwards they can start working on the Python 3.x. There is no major difference. One of the interesting difference I want to say is in Python 2.x, I want to print something, then I used to write like this, print, hi. I may be printing like this, I may be printing it. In case of Python, this one, we are going to say print, then bracket open, then I am going to say hi, I am going to say it. So what you notice here difference? We are noticing the difference in the brackets. Apart from that kind of syntax differences, rest of all the things are common. Rest of all things are common. Okay. So for more differences purpose, you can refer the documentation which is available difference between 2.x and 3.x. But I can give the guarantee people who are working on the 2.x can work day one onwards 3.x without any incremental training or without any incremental learning. Now, for more information, refer this HTTPS downloads page. If you go for this downloads page, so it's trying to open. Here you can notice one of the document is available. Here is the more about the difference between Python 2 and 3. So in offline, whenever you get some time, just have a look on that one so that very high level you come to understand. Need not remember everything. Just walk through it and leave it. That's it. Okay, right. Now, this is the Python official website. This is a Python official website. Next. Next one is I want to install now the data science project required softwares. I have to install it. Now, I can go and I can install directly Python. I can go and I can install directly Python. However, once I install the Python, then I want here packages. I want here packages. I want here packages. Like previously we discussed some of the packages like 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 this kind of packages we discussed, right? Now how I will get these packages if I install directly? I won't get it. I need to separately again I need to install if I go for directly with Python. And for data science implementation, we have thousands of packages we needed. Thousands of packages we needed. These thousands of packages, one by one, downloading is bit headache. That is the reason we are come up with some third-party software, which is known as Anaconda, which is known as Anaconda. So if you see here PyPy, if you see here PyPy, which is known as here Python package index py Python package index. How many packages available here? 1,37,000 1,36,716 packages are available, and that many releases, this many files, this many users are available. Now we understand now the Python package index is a repository of softwares for the Python programming language. N number of packages we have it. And out of these packages, data science packages we have to install in our mission. Installing one by one package makes some headache, right? Makes some headache. That gap, whatever we have it, trying to fill by the software is known as Anaconda Software. Anaconda Software. So what is this Anaconda Software? So I can say simple words, Anaconda Software is equal to Anaconda Software is equal to Python software plus packages required for data science implementation. Data science implementation. Okay, that's what the Anaconda software. Python software plus packages required for the data science implementation. Those two things we are going to get if we install Anaconda software. Now, how we can go and can install Anaconda software? It is very easy. Just go and try to click on the link whatever I provided here. So this is the link what I provided. If I click on this one, it's going to open one page that is known as Anaconda page. It's asking you download Anaconda distribution for sorry for Windows, for Mac, for Linux. Anything doesn't matter, we can go and we can install it. And what it's saying is we have here high performance distribution, easily install 1000 plus data science packages. Okay, manage packages, dependencies and environments with Conda. So where we have one Conda environment, I'll show you that one. What is that? Portal for data science, uncover insights in our data and create interactive visualizations. So there is some portal also provided for interaction of the visualizations. That means simply we can design the graphs. How we can do that one, we come to understand. So time being, you people understand Anaconda is equal to mainly the Python software plus the packages required for data science implementation. Thousands of packages are available, automatically we are going to get it. Tomorrow, any one package is upgraded, version is changed, I can go and I can upgrade it using the Conda. Some environment is available, how to do that we are going to understand. And also interactively we can create the visualizations, we can create it. These are the three benefits what we have in the Anaconda distribution, whatever it is there. And moreover, this also free of cost, open source only. Open source only. And it is available in three flavors. We can see Windows. Then if you click on your Mac, it's showing as Mac OS. If you go for Linux, it's showing as Linux. And presently the version is available, that version is called as 5.1 is the version which is available. And this is available in two flavors. One is Python 3.x flavor. Second is Python 2.x flavor. I recommend you to go for Anaconda with Python 3 flavor. This is what the flavor, what I want you to go for it. So simply click on this download button. I am trying to give this link to you people. Please click on the download button. Now itself we all are going to install it. Click on this download button. It will be download. It is very small software, 537 MB. So it will download as soon as possible. Once download is completed, there is no much pain in the installation. Simply we have to click on next. We have to click on it. Simply we have to click on next. We have to click on it. Anyone completed this downloading? Anyone is complete downloading? If yes, I can show you how to install it. I will make you as a presenter. I can show you how to install it. Shesha, Sai Srikant, Y, MD, Alam, John Paul, A150, JSUD. If anyone completed downloading the software, I can show you how to install this one. Installation is nothing much. We need to click on that setup file, Close your eyes, click on next, 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 next. There is no much to learn over there. Got it? Right. So try to install your own. You are able to set up in your own laptop. You are able to set up it. Only care what you have to take is your operating system, whatever available. That operating system relevant software we need to download. Okay. Right. Shesha, you completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Excellent job. Excellent job. We will see Shesha's system once it's completed, software installation, how it looks like. I am making Shesha as a presenter. Now, just now he got chance to install the product. Now it's trying to open. Yeah, accept, sir. Yes, some problem. Okay. Now, yes, some probably disconnected. No problem. Now, if you go and try to see here, this is how system will be looks like. If you install the software, then you'll get one folder that is known as Anaconda 64-bit. We'll get it. Then we'll see the Anaconda Navigator, Anaconda Prompt, Jupyter Notebook, Reset Spider Settings, Spider. Like these, all the components we are going to get it. Now we have one of the thing, Spider. Spider. I want to go for Spider. I want to go for Spider. Please try to click on that. It will be opens for you. That's what I'm asking you to do here. Spider is a powerful interactive development environment which is known as IDE. Powerful interactive development environment which is known as IDE for Python programming language. Right. You tell me what are the languages you are aware of it. You tell me some introduction about that languages. For example, we have the language called as SQL language. SQL language we are trying to work Toad, SQL developer. These are the tools we are writing the SQL, right? Next we have the Java. Java we are writing using the Eclipse is the one of the IDE. Eclipse is the one of the IDE. R is the language. R language we are writing using RStudio. RStudio. And we have the Python now. Python, if I can write in the terminal window or I can write with the Windows window, command prompt window. But writing over there is a bit difficult. That is the reason we come up with Jupyter or Spider, this kind of things. Even we have one more thing called as PyCharm. Even we can use Eclipse also you can use for this purpose. Like this, n number of things we have it. But our case, we are going to get Spider and Jupyter. We are going to get with installation of the Anaconda. So I would like to go with the Spider. I would like to go with interactive development environment. Interactive development environment. What do you mean by interactive development environment? This is how the Spider will be looking like. The Spider, what version of the Python it is accessing? Python 3.6. What version of the Python it is accessing? Python 3.6 version, right? Yes. Now, I want to see what are the different windows are available here. For this, I request you to see the tour of this product. I want you to observe the tour of this product. If you go here, there is a help, then interactive tours, there is a introduction tour. If I click on this one, now we are getting a first point. Out of 7 points, we have the first point is available. We have the first point is available out of 7 points. Spider is a powerful interactive development environment or IDE for the Python programming language. Here we are going to guide you through its most important features. Please use the arrow key or click the buttons below to move along the tour. This is what the buttons meaning. I am trying to click on here next button. Then second window we are getting that is known as the editor. So whatever you are seeing the left side, this is known as editor. In the editor, this is the pane where you write Python code before evaluating it. We are going to keep on write the code. You can get automatic suggestions and completeness while writing. Now, by pressing the tab key next to the given text. Suppose print is the statement what you want to write it. You are trying to write PR, automatically system will give you int also. So automatically it will try to give the related functions it's trying to give it. The editor comes with a line number area. You can observe here 1, 2 like that line number area. Highlighted here in red color where spider shows warnings and syntax errors. In fact, it is showing here some warning, it is showing it. This triangle is called as warning. Some problems are available, it is going to show warnings or errors. They can help you to detect potential problems before running the code. Before really running, we are going to observe what are the problems we have in our code. You can also set debug breakpoints in the line number area by doing a double click next to a non-empty line. Just if you double click it, it will be debugging will be happens. Till that it will execute, it will stop by over there. And there you can see what are the values we have in each instance. We'll come to understand later. At present, we have one window. That window is known as editor window. We have one window. That window is known as editor window. Next window. You can see in the next window that is known as one more important window, Python console window. This is one of pans where you can run or execute the code you wrote on the editor. To do it, you need to press the F5 key. That is a shortcut to running purpose. This console comes with several useful features that greatly improve your programming workflow, like syntax highlighting and inline plots. Graph also comes in the same screen it will come, not in the new window. Not in the new window. If you want to know more about then click on this link and you'll see more about it. So end of the day, IPython console is the one where you are going to run our code. And editor is the one where you are going to write our code. This is for writing our code. This is for simple words, writing our code. This is simple words, we can say running our code. Is it clear? Writing our code and running our code. Next, fourth one is available, the variable explorer. Whatever variables you created, those all things, what is the name, what is the data type, what is the size, everything you will be able to observe by seeing this window. By seeing this window. That is what the variable explorer. Next one is available that is called as help document. I have one function, I don't know the syntax of that one. I can type object opposite, I can type it. If I am typing here, automatically I will see the help document. Sixth one, the file explorer. It's nothing but we can create our entire work as a project and we can store all the files in the project, we can store it. Next we are going for history log. Whatever we executed. In previously we executed my pack module 1 something it seems to be. Those all things are I am able to observe it. Whatever we executed, those all things I can observe it. So total 7 points we discussed about it, right? Out of the 7 points, I think important is two things, two windows basically. One is for editor, second is for console. So these two windows are important. Am I clear? So that's what the introduction about this Python. Introduction about this Python. So what we learned as part of this introduction? Number one question. If I want to install the data science, which is the best practice you are thinking? You will install Python software first, then packages one by one you will install it, or you'll go for the Anaconda software. Yes, you need to answer.
Conda Software.
Anaconda software. The benefit is Anaconda software is equal to Python software plus packages required for data science implementation. Now, if you want to write the code for interactive writing purpose, let us say as we have n number of functions, you may not be knowing all the function syntaxes, all the function names also maybe. For that purpose, if you go for one blank terminal window or command prompt window, writing the code is very difficult. In the notepad I have to write the code means very difficult. That is the reason there are so many interactive development environments came for each language. In case of SQL, I can say Toad or SQL developer. In case of Java, I can say Eclipse. In case of R, I can say RStudio is interactive development environment. In case of Python, PyCharm, Eclipse, Spider, Jupyter, these all things. Now, initially we are trying to start with the Spider. In the Spider, we have 7 windows. We have it. One is called as editor window. That is a place where you are going to write our code. That is a place where you are going to write our code. Second window is called as console window. That is a place where you are going to run our code. And third window is called as variable explorer. Whatever we created the variables. For example, I am creating the variable a is equal to 10 I am creating. Then I am trying to run this one. Now let us go and try to run this. I selected, I am running it. If I go and try to see the variable explorer, if I go and try to see the variable explorer, there is a pans. In the pans, we have here variable explorer. Now it's showing here the name of the variable you create is a, and the data type of that one is integer, and size is 1, and the value 10. If I create one more variable, let us say b is equal to 10.4. I am selecting it. There is a button is available. This button, click on that. Now you can see b is a name, type is a float, size is equal to 1, and value is 10.4. And I am writing here c is equal to, let us say, Python. Then I am trying to select this. There is a button, click on this, or you can use shortcut Control plus Enter, or you can use F9. F9 is a shortcut for this. Then we are seeing here C, string, size is 1, and Python. So that's what the third window, variable explorer. And fourth window is called as history window. Let us go and try to see the view. Then pans. In this one, we can go for history log. Just now I got chance to execute here. You can see A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10.4, C is equal to Python. Today I executed. Those things is showing in the history window. What are the statements you processed? Those things you can see here. And
What is the shortcut in history window you
sorry,
used? What shortcut you use for history
what is the
logs?
purpose is? Let us say you executed
Purpose
something, you cleared
you are
this
using
workspace. Then you realized, okay, whatever I executed 1 hour back, I want that statement again.
I'm not asking about purpose. I think you used some shortcut. So what shortcut for
Oh,
history
shortcut.
log?
Running purpose, right?
Yeah.
This running purpose, right?
You use some shortcut key. I'm asking that shortcut
Shortcut key for what?
for history log.
To opening this one, right?
How can you write it?
Yeah, if you opening this one, I didn't use shortcut actually. View I went, view menu, then pans I went. There is a history log. Even if you want to use shortcut, this is the shortcut you have to remember. Control plus Shift plus L. But remember, these all things
Okay.
with headache. So remember, go to the view menu, pans. That is the best way. Because for
All
each
right. All
one we
right.
have the shortcut here. Bit difficult to remember.
Okay.
Now, so running purpose we are going to use shortcut is F9. F9 is a shortcut.
Okay.
The statement wherever your cursor is available, that line will be executed. Now, you people understand here, we have window that is called as history window. Similarly, we have here one more window that I explained earlier that is known as project explorer. We can create a project. As of now we didn't create it. If you create any project, we can store here the files, whatever we are doing, we can store over there. Shortly, we are going to create the project, we are going to create it. Next one is help document. If I don't know, let us say what is a function that is called as enumerate function. I can write the function over there, name, then it is giving here what is the syntax, right? Automatically we are getting the syntax. For example, I am writing here, let us say print, everyone aware of it. The moment I written the print, the help document we are seeing here. Or I am writing here, let us say the function integer, then integer function we are seeing it. Or I am writing the function known as float, then float I am able to see it.
So, Ram, can I ask one question here?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Okay, you told this is the function. So this is object-oriented programming language or procedural programming language. So usually called methods or function here.
It is object oriented.
Object-oriented, but it's holds some functional behavior also.
Sorry, it's a
It's holds some functional behavior also.
right. Everything here it is called as an object basically. The function also will treat as object.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's a purely object oriented programming.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Now,
So, but
yeah.
one thing is in Java we usually call this is method. So we called here function or method.
This particularly there is slight differences there between function and method basically. So method
Mm-hmm.
means it's going to applicable for certain objects. For example,
Mm-hmm.
I written here A is equal to let us say Python. This is a string
Mm-hmm.
object. Now I
Okay.
am
Yeah.
trying to execute this A is equal to Python. I executed. Now if I go and if I try to type A dot, whatever we are seeing here, A followed by we are seeing here some F buttons, right? Wherever we have the F buttons, for example, we'll take as upper. Okay. Now upper whatever we have it, I am trying to run it. Then we are trying to see here capital Python. Now what is here upper?
So upper is method or function.
Yeah, this is a method now. Method,
Yeah. This is,
method for string. How we used to define in Python is method is a function for particular object. I mean to say,
okay.
same thing may not be available if I go for b is equal to 10, I am trying to define it. Now, if I try right here b dot, are you seeing here upper? No, right? So upper function is available only on string. So upper is a method on the string. Upper is a method and the string. Okay, anyhow,
Okay.
the methods and those things I am going to explain more detailedly down the line. There is a chapter for the functions, methods, modules, packages.
Okay.
There is a chapter for that. So time being, we are clear about what are the windows available in this one. We are clear about it, right? The spider
Right.
window. Okay. Now let us go and try to start our work. As part of the work, first work I want you to start is I am clearing the right side console page by pressing Ctrl plus L. So to clear here, for the clearing purpose, the shortcut is Ctrl plus L is the clearing purpose. I cleared it. Left side window I am clearing by selecting it and deleting it. Now I would like to create a project. I would like to create it. I want to create a project. Let's go to the file menu. Let's go to the file menu. There is an option called as we have here new file, or let us go for new project you want, right? Go for the project directly. Go to the projects, new project, you go for it. In the new project, I am giving here the name as B batch, then 7 a.m. B 7 a.m. batch. By default, storing in users high folder. Let it store over there. And it's asking to create the empty project. Let it create the empty project. Click on create. Now it's creating the project. It is going to create it shortly. Now it's created the project that is known as B7am is the project. Now let us say we are saying as hello world program. Hello world program. In case of Java or any other things, we need to write maybe 3 or 4 lines we need to write it. But here we are going to write only one line print hello world. Print hello world. If you write like this, select it, there is a option to run it, or you can use F9 from the keyboard. You run it, we are able to see hello world. Now I would like to save this one. I would like to save this one. Go to the file menu, save it, or save as, whatever you want. I am trying to click on here save as. I am trying to click on here save as. Where you saved your project, where you saved your project.
B7am.
Yeah. So we have to go for the C drive. Then we have to go for the users folder. In the users folder, we have the high. In the high, we created B7am we created. So B7am I am trying to select. So here I am trying to store this file. The file extension is always you have to maintain py. Save it. Now you can
And
see
here,
in our folder.
excuse me, Ram, there was another folder like .spy project. What was that?
Let me open. Right. Which one? This one?
Yeah.
It is spider project. SPY means
So, is there any value?
that works
These are the
that workspace that from that workspace installation it came, right? So it will create automatically the default file.
So what is basically that? This is the supporting file.
Supporting file meaning the link we tomorrow, let us say I closed this. Okay. Now how it is displaying
Okay.
these all things here? How the link is happened?
Okay.
It is displaying here, right?
Mm-hmm.
How it is initialized? The initialization, everything is happens based on those files. Workspace initialization. INI files is all are initialization file.
Okay. All right.
Suppose if I want this hello world again, double click on this, that is opening the workspace. Got my point?
Okay.
Okay. Now, we are good with this introduction. We are good with introduction, right? So let us move on to the next one that is known as data types and variables. Data types and variables. Okay, we'll take that data types and variables. Give me 2 minutes of break. We'll take that one.